Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, friends. Today on Crazy Women Country, we have Miss Charly Reynolds. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
So I'm going to ask you the hardest question you've ever been asked in your entire life.
Oh no.
Who is
Prepare.
Yeah, we can do this. Who is Charly Reynolds?
Who is Charly Reynolds? Wow, that is a hard question. Well, I'm from Orlando, Florida. I've been in Nashville for 6.5 years, and I do country music here. And I've been singing for as long as I can remember, singing everything from Broadway musicals to country music to Adele, everything. I just loved singing. And I just released my debut album, country album, about a month ago now, which is crazy, or a little over a month ago. And so I'm kind of just on this journey now, putting out this music and getting it out and going on tour with it. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's a brief explanation of me. I'm 25 years old. And that's about it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That question always throws people.
Yeah, it's like a hard one question and one answer question.
It is so open-ended. So,
Yes.
But are you excited for your tour for next year?
Yeah,
or for 2025, I should say.
Yeah, we're currently tour now, and we're going to expand it into 2025. And I've only had a few shows so far. A few got changed because of weather and hurricanes and things like that. But we're going to Atlanta this weekend, and then Orlando the next weekend for the hometown release show. So that'll be super fun. And playing in new places is like my favorite thing because I get to meet people from all over, and it's just so much fun. So we're on it now, and it ends like December 19th, and then we're done for Christmas. But it's been such a good time.
It's awesome, and it's an amazing album, I have to say.
Thank you so much.
I must admit, I was in the car listening to it today, and I'm actually glad I was in the car because Visiting Hours come on, and I'm sitting there thinking, don't cry, because that song just broke my heart, and I'm like, I'm driving, I can't cry.
I know.
That song is just
Sorry for making
amazing.
you cry. Thank you so much.
It's amazing. That is an
That's
amazing song.
definitely
So
one of my favorite songs that I've ever released and written. So thank you. I appreciate that.
it's really touching, absolutely amazing. So yeah.
Thank you.
So since it's one that you've written and one that you mentioned, let's talk about it a little bit. Tell us, what's the story behind it? I mean,
yeah, so my brother passed away when I was 5, and I've wanted to write a song about that for a long time, but it's just, a hard subject. Death is weird to write about. It's hard to write about in like a good way. And like put a positive spin on it is kind of tough. And so I didn't have the idea for it forever. I mean, I've been trying to come up with something that I wanted to write. And then one day I got the title Visiting Hours, and we were in a write. We had written another song that day, and then this was the second one we wrote. And it just came naturally, the whole thing. It was like we had the idea, it was the perfect day with the right co-writers, and it just flowed out and came out. And so it is one of my favorite songs ever because it's obviously about my brother Jake, but it's been crazy to see the way that people can connect with that song through TikTok and Instagram and see the videos they make of their loved ones that they're missing, and the memories they're remembering through the song. So it's really been kind of special to be able to write something like that. Because I normally like the sassy, fun songs and not too deep. But this one, it was really cool to be like, hey, we wrote a song that all these people are like really connecting to. It's just a super special moment for sure.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is really awesome, I have to say. Because it's kind of a roller coaster album, as you said. You start off really sassy with Another Man Will and Off the Record when you're murdering people, and then you come into this, and it's like, oh, you've got us on this high, and then you just, just
Yep, I kind of take you into like a sad valley there for a moment.
yeah,
Bring you back up and leave you off with Blame It on My Boots, and then you're happy.
yeah, which is absolutely perfect, which is
Thank
really good.
you.
So, but yeah, I was just sat in the car and I was like, yeah, and also I'm like, oh my God, don't cry. It's like,
You're like
oh,
singing along and then you're crying. Yeah. Oh my
did you
God.
do that?
Oh.
Yeah.
But at least you took us on a positive note to come back, 'cause,
Yes,
yeah.
and God.
Yeah. I was like,
No
I
one
have
ever
to do
crying.
a lot of shows too. So I'm like, I mean, I'm just gonna put them through it for the album too. There's no, with that song, it's kind of hard to place it because it's like it's gonna make you cry no matter where I
Yeah.
put it, beginning, the end, or the middle. I'm like, well, at least I can start them happy, end them happy, and kind of give them a little bit of emotion in the middle there. So
I think that's good actually. I think it's perfectly placed because I think
thanks.
sometimes some albums start off sad and you kind of like you want something a bit more. So
Yeah.
yours started off so well, and then you get emotional and then you move through it. So yeah, I think it's perfectly placed, the redo. It's absolutely awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I can honestly agree with, like, when you're writing about things like that, it also brings, I think, a sense of healing.
Oh,
Did
for
you feel
sure.
like that, like, not that healed, obviously, no one's ever, I think, ever healed by a close loss like that, but just brings that like a peaceful feeling sometimes.
100%. I think with that song, it kind of just was me finally being able to put the feelings down on paper and like write them down into a melody, which is like music is the way that I kind of get through things. I feel music very hard. And so I think being able to have a song talking about like my personal experience was just very rewarding. And peace, it gives you a lot of peace and it gives you joy about like the happy memories with my brother, but it's like bittersweet. You know what I mean? It's kind of just, it gives you both feelings of like, yes, I miss them so much, but also, I know he's up in heaven having an amazing time, and I wish he could be down here, but one day we will see each other again. So it's just kind of like that mindset. So yeah,
I love it. It's very, very cool.
thanks.
So who are some of your heroes that inspire you musically?
So many. Shania Twain is definitely one of them. I love some Shania. Reba McEntire and Martina McBride and Carrie Underwood are like, those are like the top for me. Miranda Lambert also is up there. There's just so many that I love so much, but like growing up was definitely Martina McBride, Carrie, Shania, like big for me. So I just have so many though that it's so hard. I really take inspiration from a lot of, or like feel inspired from so many singers. There's just so much. So I feel like I pull inspo in my voice or in whatever from just everything around me, and every female singer around me. Lainey Wilson too is just incredible.
Oh, yeah, Elaine is awesome, isn't she?
Yeah.
Really is.
Absolutely.
She's
Yeah.
breaking boundaries again, isn't she? With everything she's doing at the moment. So yeah, awesome.
Yes. Yeah, she's great. But I also love Reba so much. My goal one day is to sing Does He Love You with her. That is like my one goal. And like
that'd be awesome.
sing that duet with her. So we'll see.
Yes.
So we just put that in the universe. NBC's voice. If you can get that to Reba, let us know.
Yes,
Come on.
yes. Anybody let us know. I'm right here. Just give me the call.
Reba, if you're listening.
That is
Let us
definitely a
know,
duet we
Will.
need. Yeah.
Yep.
That is very cool.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on today, and you are welcome back anytime.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
You're
so
welcome.
Good to get to know you, and
Definitely.
Yeah, y'all too.
And thank you, friends, for joining us for another episode. Make sure you go check out her crazy questions coming soon.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.